What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Not Timmy 66. How's everybody doing today? It is a 95 degree day out here in Texas. Just dropped my daughter off over at her boyfriend's house. Yeah, her boyfriend. Actually, her boyfriend's a pretty decent guy. I kind of like him. So, there's that. What's everybody been doing? Since the 4th of July, we have recovered sleep-wise, and I'm actually cleaning up the house, man, while I'm waiting on some job and things to come through. Hope everybody's doing well, and those that have started with Federal Express, man, where's your comments? Want to hear how it's going, man? How is life in the FedEx lane? Life in the FedEx lane. That's not a song, is it? Me, I'm just waiting on ground. I also have a couple other irons in the fire. United States Post Office is hiring. So I've got some things going there. You know me, always looking, always searching. But yeah, man, I'm feeling old. Feeling old, guys. Dropped my daughter off at her boyfriend's. Now, of course, her boyfriend's parents are home. She's 14, going on 20. Actually, 14 going on 15. And this kid, we've known him for quite a while, or known of him, and have met him before. She's actually had like a crush on him since the 4th grade, so they've pretty much grown up together. So he's kind of like, not a member of the family or anything yet, my God, no. But I didn't have to like get out the shotgun or, threaten him with his life or anything like that. His parents are pretty cool. So, yeah, we feel pretty good about it. Except for I feel old. I tell you what, guys, I felt really old staying up all night doing that cookout for the 4th of July. I mean, I was like wrecked the next day. We went out. Okay, we started. I got up on the July the 3rd. I got up at 7:30 in the morning, which, I usually get up 7:30, 8 o'clock. Sometimes I sleep in, but whatever. Usually I'm up and at 'em. And my wife informs me, well, I don't want to start cooking because I still want it to be hot. I mean, I don't want to have to reheat it and do all that, which I can understand that too. I mean, that makes good sense. But that meant that we weren't even going to start cooking until like 10, 11 o'clock on the 3rd of July because we did a brisket. I was watching the video back, and I don't think I really explained everything too well. A brisket is a big piece of meat, big cut of meat, and it's real tough. So you have to cook it for a long time to break down all the muscle in it and everything. Look at me, I sound like I'm a grill expert or something. Believe me, I'm not. Anyway, so, you're cooked, depending on the size of the brisket and the cut of meat, every brisket's going to be a little bit different. So what you do is you put it on, and it usually has to go for a good 4 or 5 hours to get, a good crusty bark on it with the seasoning and everything like that. Well, first you have to trim it and do all that, which I don't do any of that. I'd probably end up cutting my finger off if I tried that. Anyway, so it trims it up, seasons it up, and then you let it sit for a little bit, let the seasoning hang on to the meat, throw it on there. But a brisket takes anywhere. I've never seen a brisket take less than 8-9 hours. I've seen briskets go 10, 12, 14 hours. So, yeah, it takes a while. And then you cook it until you get to a certain point where it hits what's called the stall, where, this time this brisket was at 153 degrees, and it didn't move. After a half hour, it's still at 153 degrees. That's what we call, or they call, or the experts that know what they're doing call the stall. It stalls out. So at that point, you pull it off there, and I think I showed some video of this. Then you wrap it, and you put it back in, and you go until your temperature reads. We pull it at about 204 degrees, 205, and make sure it's tender and all that stuff. Anyway, it was a long process. Long story short, it was a long process, and it about wore me out. Then we had family come over and everything, which was fun and great, and everybody ate and enjoyed, and I destroyed one rack of ribs because I put it too close to the fire, burned it all up, and my wife wasn't really happy with me about that one, but live and learn, right? Then after that, we waited till dark, and we went out to a fireworks show. So we weren't home until, I don't know, 10:30, 11 o'clock that night. So you're talking about from being up from 7:30 in the morning. And I'm not going to lie, I did lay down and take a couple hour nap at about 5, 6 o'clock in the morning on the 4th of July, after I knew everything was kind of under control. But anyway, long story short, for me, I usually get my 6, 7, 8 hours of sleep every night, guys. And it didn't happen on the 4th. And I'm getting to the age where, believe me, I felt it this time. I felt it more than I ever had before. And I wonder, man, back like in the day when, and some of you may still be in the day where you could work all day, work your ass off hard all day, then go home, grab a shower, throw on some clothes and go out to the bar or go over to a buddy's house and slam down a few beers and stay up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, get home, then get up and go to work again. I don't know how I did that, man. I did that in my younger years, and I'm not that old, but I did it in my younger years. I think now it would kill me. So the FedEx ground people, as for a little bit of an update, the FedEx ground folks are working on getting everything redone for me again, because I backed out of the FedEx ground job when I thought I was going to get hired at Federal Express. So basically they're in the process of redoing everything. Why they have to do a background check? I guess it's because, you really could have gone and done something, could have broke the law, man, between, the month it took me to call them back and when I was going to be hired. So they're going back through all that mess and all that process. And I'm keeping my options open like I always do, man. Indeed, job search is usually what I go to. I'll look at Career Builder every now and then, stuff like that. But for the most part, I look at Indeed, and I've had the best success with Indeed. And I like how you can look up companies and, research them and do things like that. And United States Post Office is hiring. So today I got up and did some housework, some deep cleaning of some rugs and things like that in the house. And then I took the evaluation for a mail carrier position. It starts at like, I don't know, 19 something an hour. And there's several different cities in this area that they're hiring for. So, there's that. Don't know if anything at all is going to surface from that or not. But, again, thought I'd throw my hat in the ring. Also threw my hat in the ring for Federal Express same-day city courier. So I got a lot of irons in the fire. I'll be going out and doing some Uber and taking you guys along with me. Got to get some cha-ching going, if you know what I mean. Some pocket change. Show you what it looks like today, guys. It's beautiful. Oop, gotta turn my camera a little bit. There we go, guys. So yeah, so we've been doing that, and I hope everybody's been doing well. I hope everybody did enjoy the 4th, like I said a million times already. Also want to thank the 45 people that have subscribed to my channel. Love y'all very much. Thank you so much for the comments. And speaking of comments, I got a comment from someone, and I don't know if it was, meant to be, I don't know, not mean or anything, but anyway, this person commented and said on one of my videos, which is FedEx Ground versus FedEx Express, what's the difference, whatever. I don't know if they watched the entire video, maybe they didn't, I have no idea. But they said, it's the same, labor's the same. Same job, labor's the same. I kept thinking about that, and I was like, yeah, you're right, because you are doing delivery work, so I guess, in that sense, the labor is the same. You know, you're blowing out, loading your truck, doing your deliveries. But there's a huge difference between the two, man, with FedEx Ground, at least where I live. Now, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, you that work for FedEx Ground. I mean, I'm sure there's probably some contractors out there that actually offer benefits and things like that. It's just been my experience that most of the contractors, at least around here, that hire for FedEx Ground don't offer any benefits. I mean, the benefit is you got a job. The benefit is you get weekly pay. And the benefit sometimes is that they pay you like a lump sum, $850 a week, regardless of how many hours you work. And usually that doesn't work in your favor. Have you guys ever noticed that work for FedEx Ground? Usually you're putting in a heck of a lot more than 40 hours a week for that $850 a week. But there are rare occasions where you may have a short day, and that's when it pays off. But I think those situations are rare compared to how busy you normally are and how busy they keep you. So there's that as well. Yeah, so I'm going to keep everybody posted as far as ground goes. I'm definitely excited about getting started. Definitely excited about getting moving with this FedEx Ground. And also excited about any other possibilities that may come my way. So we'll definitely keep you all posted on all that, man. So I guess you could generalize it and say, yeah, you know what, why'd you make an entire video on a comparison between Federal Express and FedEx Ground when the job is the same, man? It's labor's the same. But see, I don't think that's necessarily a case. I think that's just a little bit too generalized. I think mainly there's some big differences. I think just the atmosphere that you work in. Now, you may work for a contractor for FedEx Ground that is awesome, that you love, and that you'd never leave. And to be honest with you, there's some perks that go with working with a contractor. You know, it's not, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's not quite as straight-laced as I imagine Federal Express might be. Maybe you can have the long-ass beard like I've got and get away with it more than you could with Federal Express. With Ground, maybe you can have a little bit longer hair. You know, maybe you have a little bit more freedom to film. I noticed that other channels on YouTube, most of the people that do any filming work for Ground. I don't, and I could be wrong because I haven't you know, sought out everybody that works for Federal Express, but most of them, it doesn't seem like make too many videos. Kind of like UPS. I mean, correct me again if I'm wrong, but do you guys see a lot of UPS drivers out there doing videos? I don't. You know, I guess like the post office, you don't see a whole lot of your mailman doing a mailman blog or vlog or clog, whatever you call it. But don't get me wrong, guys. I definitely would shave this off for Federal Express or for UPS, or, you know, any of the other ones, or the United States Postal Service. I'm sure you got to be pretty clean cut for that. And I don't have a problem with that, man. Not at all. But leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you think that it's all the same. Do you think that Federal Express and FedEx Ground are, you know, the same because the labor's the same? Or do you guys see a big difference? I thought I saw a huge difference between the two. But let me know. Let me know what you guys think. It's a short little video. I wanted to say hi to everybody, kind of get back on track. Thank you for those of you that did watch my 4th of July video. That was a lot of fun to make. It was a lot of work, but it was fun to make. But that's over with now. Now it's time to get back to business. Listen, y'all take care. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you for those that have subscribed to the channel. If you have not subscribed to Not Timmy 66, please do so. And guys, if you're watching the video, please hit that like button. What it does is it tells YouTube's algorithm that you guys like it, and then it allows me to, it makes YouTube share the video more out there with folks, and more people get to see it, and the channel grows. So I appreciate it if you could just hit that like button. But you guys have a wonderful day. Everybody, I hope is safe. Had a great 4th of July, like I said. Leave comments below. Especially, I want to know if you think that FedEx Ground and FedEx Express are, the same thing, because the labor is the same. I'm just curious. And the person that left that comment, I'm not knocking you at all. I'm not trying to be rude or in any way, shape, or form. It just made me think about it, and I was like, maybe they're right. Is it the same, or is it different? I tend to think it's different. I think the benefits are better at Federal Express. I think probably the work atmosphere, the people you work with are better. And then I think there might also be a trade-off. There might be some things that are not so great. Like, you don't have as much 100% freedom to grow a long beard, or grow your hair out, or do whatever. And again, I could be 100% wrong. I'm just throwing that out there to try to get some comments and see what you guys think. More to come, guys. No matter what you do in life, make it count. And thanks for watching 1966.